In the world of hospitality, there's a quiet revolution happening all around us. And it's not really about fancier lobbies or softer beds. It's about the invisible intelligence that's shaping every single guest's experience. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain on AI and ask a really crucial question. How do we balance its incredible power with the one thing technology can't replicate? That human touch. Hello and welcome. I'm an expert in hotel AI, and I've spent my career working in modern hospitality operations. It's a rare pleasure to welcome all of you students from the Europe Hotel School to this online learning journey. Now, whether you're just starting out or you're already a seasoned professional, you know the landscape is changing fast. Understanding how to work with AI isn't some skill for the future, it's essential right now. This explainer is really designed to give you that practical knowledge you need to navigate this new reality, blending real industry experience with the cutting edge of technology.
So, here's our game plan. First, we're going to look at how AI is already, running the show behind the scenes. Then, we'll dive into some of the tricky ethical questions that pop up with it. After that, we'll explore how automation and human empathy can and should work together. And finally, we'll talk about what all of this means for you as a future leader in this industry.
Okay, let's start with a foundational truth. If you think of AI in hotels as some kind of sci-fi movie concept, it's definitely time for an update. See, it's not on its way, it's already here. It's working right at the very core of the hospitality industry.
Just think about the last time you booked a hotel. The price you saw, that room recommendation, yep, that was most likely AI at work. It's the engine inside our reservation systems, constantly crunching data to set prices and manage availability. It's also the magic behind all those personalized offers that make guests feel truly seen. We're talking about really powerful platforms, things like Oracle Opera Cloud and Sabre Sanexis, which are literally shaping hotel operations every single day.
But all this incredible power comes with a huge responsibility. It's not all smooth sailing, right? We have to talk about the hidden challenges, those ethical and operational risks that are kind of lurking just beneath the surface of all of this automation. And these are the challenges that you'll need to master.
And that leads us to a really crucial question. We love these systems because they're so efficient, but what happens when the machine gets it wrong? What happens when its logic clashes with our core values of service and fairness?
Okay, so the first big risk is transparency, or really, the lack of it. Imagine your revenue manager gets a price recommendation from the AI. They can see the what, but they can't see the why. That's what we call a black box. And when people can't understand the logic behind a decision, they can't really trust the tool. That's when this smart technology gets misused, because that essential layer of human judgment is completely missing. The second risk is, honestly, even more insidious: algorithmic bias. You see, AI learns from the data we feed it. But what if that data is, tainted with our own past mistakes or societal biases? Without a human actively overseeing it, an AI could start making decisions that reinforce those old inequalities in who gets the best rooms or the best rates. And in our business, that's just not acceptable. So here's the key takeaway. For every single risk that technology creates, there's a vital role that only a human can fill. We're the ones who have to demand to know the why, to fight that black box. We are the guardians who have to oversee the outputs to ensure everything is fair. We are the ones who balance that relentless push for efficiency with our fundamental service values. And, maybe above all, we are the protectors of our guests' data. So where does that leave us? Well, this leads us straight to the solution. The answer isn't to fight against technology. No, it's to form a powerful partnership, a fusion of machine efficiency and human empathy, where technology is our tool, not our master. And this illustrates the choice we face perfectly. On one path, we have a blind reliance on the machine. That leads to confusion, frustration, and some pretty significant vulnerabilities. But on the other path, we see a true partnership, where humans and AI work together. That leads to clarity, better service, and strong data governance. One path risks guest dissatisfaction, the other builds trust and protects our brand. The choice really is that clear. If you remember just one thing from all of this, let it be this: automation must support, not replace, our values. It's a tool, an amazing tool to make our jobs easier and the guest experience better. But the moment it overshadows the core principles of genuine hospitality, that's when we've lost our way. Okay, let's bring this all home and talk about your role in this new era. Because this isn't just some academic theory, this is the job description for the next generation of hospitality leaders. Your path forward as a leader really comes down to two things. First, you need real digital literacy. And that doesn't just mean knowing which buttons to press, it means truly understanding what the technology is actually doing. And second, you need a strong ethical compass.
always asking yourself if you're using these powerful tools in a way that is responsible, fair, and right.
It's this combination, this blend of being tech-savvy and having real ethical strength that's going to define true leadership from now on. This is what will set you apart as a manager who isn't just trying to keep up, but is actively shaping a better, smarter, and more human-centric future for our entire industry.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about as you continue your studies and build your career. As a future leader, what will you do personally to make sure the technology you use always serves to enhance our humanity and never, ever to diminish it? Thank you for your time.